Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the shorter end of the curve today in the two-year note futures as they're realizing some higher price action today. Two-year note futures coming off of 4 days of selling pressure to trade higher today. And with today's price action, we're looking at the futures market currently priced at 102.16, which is just off the intraday highs and recovering from about a 2-week low before we did see this higher price action. And driving factors today, really, it's a couple different inputs that are influencing the markets. Number one, data this morning, existing home sales coming in below expectations. Also, manufacturing data coming in weaker than anticipated. So that was part of the catalyst. But really, the bigger driver, it appears to be the results of the two-year auction, which were released in the middle of the day, where we did see 69 billion notes, two-year notes auctioned off. Very strong demand, very strong indirect bidders. And with that, we experienced higher price action throughout the afternoon, moving those yields lower as the markets viewed that outcome in the two-year auction as a positive, and certainly influencing the shorter end of the curve today, where we're seeing the shorter end of the curve stronger than the back end of the curve. We're seeing the yield curve moving lower pretty much across the entire structure, but the shorter end of the curve is experiencing a little bit heavier buying pressure after the result of that auction. And two-year note futures, we're looking at that yield down 4 basis points today to 448 basis points. And the yield curve, as I mentioned, lower pretty much across the board, but also a little bit less inverted today, where the yields on the short end of the curve are moving lower than the back end of the curve. And we're looking at that 2-year, 10-year spread now at 24 basis points, coming in a couple of points from yesterday's close. So at the lower end of the range for the year as well. Still inverted, but we are seeing that inversion continuing to narrow somewhat here over the past month or so. And with today, we're seeing it coming in from 26 to 24. So higher price action, two-year notes, strong demand for the auction. And that was enough to reverse the short-term trend in the note futures as they moved higher today.